Well. You betcha. Oh, it's when this tomorrow comes around, you have 31 days until the Christmas begging season will be close at hand. Formulate the concept of a plan is the hunch. Donald J. Trump says. Never hurts to ask. Go look at the Wonder Hussie's Facebook page. It was her birthday. Now, did I misspell events? Did I just do that? Events? Did I misspell that? Events. Did I misspell it? Yeah, I did. I just sometimes, well, maybe I didn't. EVENTS. Yes, I did spell it correctly. For some reason, I always think I misspell it. Doesn't look right, but it's spelled correctly. What's going on? It's cow shit. It's fear mongering radio. We're going to spread fear and cheer throughout the world. We appreciate when it comes to the lovely and talented audio version, the video platform, and all the platform it comes to. It's commercial, music-free, responsibly, not begging, dry begging for a damn thing, what people love to do on the video platform. I did a video on the other one where it's becoming to nothing but asking and begging for stuff. That's all it is. It's like, just your content's going to carry. If not, go ask for an application. It's the people live stream for one reason only, and that's only to ask for money. The live streams, not to, hey, how's it going, whatever else. I don't really live stream on YouTube. I just don't. But anyway, we're Twitter Cowboy Radio. I hope everything's okay out there. And another hurricane. I'll talk about Carpetbagger and his should go back and see the housekeeper, and take care of his house that the housekeeper is at. But it is what it is, man. It's like I don't get it, man. But it is what it is. Let's go over to YouTube. Let's get some music in there. But yeah, it is the 30th day of September 2024, and you'll see on YouTube the Halloween stuff. Tampa J and Carpetbagger, all these people. Halloween is like year round for something. Chris the Girl, the Troll Patrol. It's just nonstop. I did a little bit at Menards for fun, And I see there's a Deadpool hit. In our Deadpool pool, Christopher passed away. So my brother-in-law wins, $200 or there's 120, where the hell it is. So he wins a Deadpool hit. So I'm still waiting for a couple people to cack. So let's go over to Auto Library. But hope everything out there is as healthy and wealthy as they say. I went and got my shot today. As they call it, the jab. I like this drifting one. I love this one. Got the flu and COVID shot in my right arm. Boom, boom, boom. We're fine. I haven't died yet, right? Anyways. But yes, as I speak to you here, and let's go look over here on the Spreaker. You see your podcast. There's 10 million episodes here on Spreaker, Sprocker that people can listen to, and there's almost 7 million podcasts. I've been listening to the gangster, Mr. Anandus, and his behavior. The last downloads in the last 30 days, 158. I have 342 listenable ones and 62,000 downloads. The NFL, and I got $92 in my bank account from Spreaker.com. But whatever. I haven't done a lot lately, so I don't get. I'm inconsistent on here on Lovely, and someone on Chrome has put all of my ones 144. So they put them all up. Apple Podcast, Spotify pays me from there, and also iVox, iHeart, Podtail.com, and Spreaker, Sprocker. The geolocation: United States, Norway, Australia, Ireland, and Philippines, and California, Texas, Rhode Island, the Stalker. Oh yeah, he's 9 times. Johnson and Bristol, he's all over. Like California is Los Angeles 138 times. So they're putting my stuff up. Thank you so much. And Fremont is 3 times. Minnesota is Minneapolis once. Texas, San Antonio, and Katy. Wisconsin is Winnicum, I don't know what the hell that is, and Michigan, Lansing. That's where they're doing a lot of brainwashing with the hunch. Oakwood in Georgia, and Alaska is Wasilla. The Quitter from Wasilla? Really? That's the first Alaska in a long time. Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. Delaware has been out there. I get responses on my show because Wilmington, because I stamp my bills on there, so some people will respond over there. But anyways, anyhows, it's just music and my voice runs through your ear on this beautiful Monday. We have the men and women of the armed forces away from their families during the holiday season coming up here momentarily. They're around there all the time protecting our freedom. Without them, we're not speaking English. If you see the man in the ivory tower, what would have happened after if they would have not stormed those? We snapped the necks to crowds. We would not be where we are today. Free the Jews, snapping at the crowds. And I was listening to Hitler's last stand in Berlin. The coward took his own life. But sacrifice 1 and 2. And then we have Forgotten in Vietnam, where 58,000 plus men and women were sacrificed, plus more than that. Collateral damage of Agent Orange. Then the men and women blue, and the God bless working class, and the 9/11 victims. But these men and women I serve, and also the people out there, the men and women blue, they have balls the size of apple over the oak trees. The Air Force, the Army, and the Marines, the Navy, and the Merchant, National Guard, and Coast Guard, that in and out of uniform. I appreciate very, very much all you guys do out there. Without you, we have little, nothing at all. Okay? Appreciate it, you guys, very, very much. I love Rockstar. And you are your choices in life. Remember that. If you run with poor people, guess what? You're going to be poor. I don't run with poor people, drug addicts, people cheating their wives or hubbies. I just don't. I get it. You want to have like I said, you F in the back seat of the car. You have sex on the couch, make love in the bed. That's fine. You women, remember, you carry the groceries when he drops the load and fills your belly full of sperm, and the condom breaks, or you're on the pill, and you give him the thrill pill, trench cherry patch. Now you carry the baby because he's long gone. Long gone, as the song says by Thurgood and Destroyers. Long gone. Good song. You're screaming and hollering while you're pumping that baby out. The father is long gone. So please do me a favor, consensual, have that wet and wild. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh my God, yes. Oh, I think I love you. You think or you do? Put this condom on. Prevent unwanted pregnancies. I'm sick and tired of paying all the behaviors for people out there. Gotta get the wrapper off the floor here. In case the brat, Coco Banana isn't feeling too well today. She's kind of wandering around, so I went for a walk and she's kind of grumpy. But yeah, AIDS will kill you. Herpes lasts forever. Gonorrhea, needle the penis. I had a needle in my arm today to protect myself from variances. That's what I do every year. I'm type 2, right? So please, safe sex. That's all I'm asking. You can try to people getting pregnant and then using abortion for birth control. I have no kids that I know of that I have not. No one's knocked on my door, so I have no idea. And thank God, stupid people should not breed. So, anyways, and of course, don't drink and drive. Please call someone, or you will murder someone. Pick up the phone out there drinking. Just call me, call anybody, call a douche. Dave 25, he'll come get your young ass. And his dad's Mustang. I guess he's monetized on the Hey Your Aunt's channel. Like, I don't care. I said I got all of a sudden 700 views on my video of walking down the railroad tracks, abandoned railroad tracks, a Ford Motor Company, which is a fun walk. I go the opposite direction. I could and finish that other direction. It's a fun walk. Great railroad tracks. Too bad they've made it into something. Varies from show to show. One guy said, I hope you're not a serial killer because I'm walking the woods. And I think I talk about no body, no crime. No body, no crime. Don't worry about it. I took him out and you'll never find his body. I'll send I'll send a clue to where I buried his body. But anyways, that's douche. I guess him and Penis Breath. No, Penis Breath is fighting over with Dave 25 for Kamish, who we all know, the Haggy family passed around her picture. Same thing with Carrie out there in Wisconsin. You know, should have never sent that picture over to the boys, but she did anyways. And what if that had been her daughter? You know, I just don't think she's never been prosecuted or held accountable for that behavior. I don't want to hear from the cockroach about lovely and talented custody. God forbid that had been sent to me, that had been deleted, man. I've never had it. Have you want to? No. Now I'm wanting your nude pictures. I told a friend of mine, I'll send a picture of my crank. He goes, really? I go, yeah, I'll be able to. I found a crank shaft. I said, I'm crank. He laughed. I said, here's a crank shaft. I mean, if I'm single tomorrow, I guess I'll wait to see it in person. I don't need a what's her name on 93X? Not Alicia. What the hell is her name now? Smashley. Ashley sends a nude picture to her fiance every day to keep horrors away. Really? I just really. But anywho's, what's this one? Sprock. What do they want here? What's this? Let me see. Nothing. I don't know what the hell that's all about. All right. Anyways, but yeah, I got the jab. I was talking to somebody about Earls, and I was on the way home, and they don't have it at Walgreens, so I went to the gas station, and they only had. I'm like, I'm just in the mood for some triple treat and a bag of non-share, but I'm going to St. Cloud tomorrow. I probably got to get gas at the holiday. I know they have them, so I'm just in the mood for some. I was on a cruise one time, and I was sitting by the pool. I love cruises. Just sitting by the pool, taking a nap, and just hang out and talk to people. The best thing going on a cruise is Puerto Rico. I remember I asked people on Jacob Carpetbagger's channel about going on a cruise, and they could go up and down the East Coast, and that's what you should do, because not everyone has a passport. You should do one to go up and down the East Coast when the weather gets nice. But that's fun. I love cruises. You go to Puerto Rico and you meet everybody from all over. They fly in. Really a lot of fun. I mean, I was eating these Earls, and the lady walked over and she goes, "Are you from Minnesota?" I go, "Yeah." She goes, "You're Earls." And I said, "Sure." I used to, when I worked for International Hair Goods, Darla, her brother-in-law lived up north, and she'd bring back those big bags, and I'd keep up 6 to them at a time. We drove down the Oregon coast. I bought 3 bags, and we drove down from Denver from Denver down to New Mexico. I did, and also we were on a cruise. But I love Earls. They made them. They were getting a little too big, and now they dial back on the cheese. So I love Earls. Sometimes just want a piece. Walked in there, I'm like, I'm disappointed. Where you bitch? Where's my Earls? Where the hell are they? My Cowboys won on Thursday. Bandwagon's really full here in the great state of Minnesota. For the Minnesota Mosquitoes, they are now 4-0. They beat the Green Bay Penis Packers in grand tradition and almost lost it, but they hung on. Dub's a dub. So, yep. I follow the Huss on Facebook, and she's got to go to Vegas, and I guess Verizon's been down, I guess. So she's got to get around by memory about Vegas. And then go look on her Facebook. I mean, you want to see somebody get mail, because her birthday, I think, was about a week ago. Whole bunch. She gets more than Bob Wells. Well, because you're a woman with long hair, and people, whatever. I saw that. I'm like, oh my goodness. What about gifting and grifting? Because she's real good, like the man I'm going to talk about. All people on this video platform, it's Jay. People they say they want something, because one time the Huss. I mean, I'll support her. I don't want to share her stuff. I don't really, unless I see the title of something, because she doesn't clickbait. I might want to listen to. I will, but she's real good. She had wanted a chair, and then someone sent her a chair, and she bitched that it was a knockoff. Just say thank you for the chair. I'm like, really? Because it's a knockoff? She's name brand girl, but people like a lot of these. I was listening to because I've said before on my other channel about it's become a grifting, ask for money on YouTube. What's his name? Who was always a thorn in Carpetbagger's side? he passed away. He made money on that and did a live stream when he passed away. And what the hell's that guy's name again? Camel Dave. Okay. And he constantly begged, and people dry beg. And there's a just passed through talked about Carpetbagger today about sitting in his car instead of going home and taking care of it. He's wondering what he should do because he doesn't want to miss out on videos. It's like your house and your neighbor, your thing is a problem. You better get the hell out there. The housekeeper, Jenny Penny, is taking care of your house. That's why I call her the housekeeper. He's all worried about making sure you get your stuff that you've ordered too. It's like, no, let's worry about getting there. Don't do the video. Just say a video, I'm going back home. I don't want to do a next video. And he can go back home and he can pimp and prostitute and monetize. I don't know what Helene, whatever it's called. Helena? Oh, I don't know what the hell you want to call it. It's called Helen. I don't give a care. I get it spelled correctly. I'm horrible at pronouncing. But anyways, so I saw the video popped up. Like, oh, okay. It was 20 minutes in his car, playing with this thing, and I saw it just passing through. But there's another one that does videos on people, and there's a couple of people that just stream at Disneyland all day long, and they ask for money. And I guess that's illegal to conduct business and ask for money in Disneyland. They, I guess going there, I'm not gonna live stream and go screw around with that behavior. I don't get it, man. But I don't understand that. I just don't get it. Why people in their right mind are sitting there. Let me see something. Oh, God. I don't care. This is from Chuck Schumer. Let me see. Delete message. Block. I don't need this. God. Yeah, I don't. It's a long message. I don't care. Don't care. I'm already getting the push on this behavior. I'm like, good Lord, good gravy. Oh, my goodness. Because I made a comment on his thing, and I did it on hers too as well. I think it's like, listen, I mean, Jenny Penny, she's a fine young lady, but she's just, Buc-ee's is a big thing in her life. I mean, when I saw that they did a thing on her, and she's just, you can tell whenever she's in a video, you can tell he's put out because it's about him. He brings her along to keep her happy, and I'm going to tell you again, she's a housekeeper. That's all she is. She moved from New York, and I feel sorry for her. Nice young lady, but she's being used because his first wife before said enough is enough, man. He was home one day 7 times, and you can only run out of so much. And like they say on the Troll Patrol, he'll go kicking and screaming from YouTube. He's all about making money, and I get it. It's nice to make it. I'm monetized. It doesn't mean a damn thing. I'm monetized at both my jobs. Monetized my uncle. Okay, I get making videos. I did some rail fanning for fun, walking down the railroad tracks, and talked about the Victory Formation, Donald J. Trump. Why are you still doing your brainwashing when it's all over? You don't want to do your third debate. So Jake at the Carpetbagger did a video in his car. Wondering what he should do. He wants to go to some scary haunt because he's a Halloween whore. That's all he does is all this Halloween behavior. I get it. Halloween comes up. It's fun. I've been to a Halloween party that's fun. It's just like if you worked at Disney World and you got to dress up as Mickey and people love you. I'm a above average skater. Let's say I'm 30 and I'm a former college guy. You go work for Disney and you skate around in an outfit and people think you're the greatest thing in the world. I get Halloween. You get to dress up as something, have fun. But Tampa Jay went to all the Halloweens in this area. Really, they're pretty much all the same. And his girlfriend, Chris, the girl, is like all about Halloween. She's all she does year round. I get it. It kind of starts in September. The stores come out. They already have Christmas trees out on Costco. And there's always a lot. I did some biking videos. I went to a couple. I went to a cemetery the other day for the channel. I got stuff every single day. Like I said, all of a sudden one got something like 600. That happens. Some get a lot, some don't. It depends how it gets tossed out. Like I told you, there's just a lot of content on here. If it is the Carpetbagger, it is the Hussy. If it is Jenny Penny, if it is what's the friend of the Huss? What's her name? Wandering Gypsy, and other people like her. that go out and do stuff. None of this live stream behavior. Yeah, you go listen. Even if it's keep it on the camera, could care less keep it on the camera. Go for it, man. You have at it. You know, you're gonna go out and do something. There's more to listen to than these live streams on YouTube for 2-3 hours at a time. And if you're gonna give people money like the Carpetbagger, okay, he doesn't get the whole thing, so you're wasting good suffering. Like I said, you go to Wonder Hussy Adventures, go to her Facebook page. It's like, Jesus. She goes, oh my God, because it was her birthday. People send her. Keep it on the camera. When I guess they had their first kid, they had a bunch of stuff. Squirmies and Grubs. They're from Minnesota. They moved to California. They had a whole room full of stuff. People sent them. They felt they had to give stuff to her. If I'm giving Carpetbagger money, I'm shipping to his house. Here's your $100, because if I give him $5, he doesn't get the whole thing. You're idiot to give money because you're enriching YouTube. If you're going to give him something, he's got a P.O. box. You send it to him and in cash, and the only banker is the 50 cents for the mailbox. So, I mean, I gave Wonder Hussy a hat and a shirt and some Earls for fun, put on the board of directors. A syndicate, what do you want to call it? Man, I think one time on the live, I gave her $20 for gas for fun one day. I gave Savage $1 one time for fun, but she quickly responded back, "Thank you, you're welcome. Not a big deal." Like I said, $100 doesn't go very far for her because he drives around all the time. But I'm not giving people. I'm not going to enrich YouTube. I guess I'm really going to do it. I'm not going to enrich YouTube because it's all you're doing. He gets like, I think 40% of the $20. So you're not giving him anything. You're enriching YouTube. I keep telling you that all the time because they send me emails all the time. Like I can sign up for that. And I was like, I've never done that. You know, I'm not going to be asking for money. And it also, people that want memberships. That one guy and it was always asking for memberships. The one that over at the hell is it again over there at Disneyland. I'll keep streaming until I get two more things. I can do the same thing here. Why in the hell am I? Who in the hell is going to pay to listen to my ass? You're like behind a paywall over there at Twitch. You're not going to grow. You're not Bruce Springsteen. You're not the Rolling Stones. You're not Thurgood. You're not a good concert you go to. I mean, maybe let's say Poison's touring, you pay to go because you know you're going to get entertained, right? On the way out, if they're really good, you buy a shirt. Chris Isaac, we've seen a few times. Jim Schuler, I always buy the album if he's right there. I'll walk up and talk to him, say thank you very much. You know, that's what I do. But he was in his car and they got their ass whipped out there, and I get it. Let's see what caverns are. Let's see what this one is. Of evil. But he was debating to go to do a video because he doesn't want to miss out on content, because he will be dragged from YouTube kicking and screaming. He will. He's just like the Daily Woo. I don't think they knew how to work, and the Daily Woo, I guess, likes to repeat he likes Disney. Everything's Disney. Everything is also for him is with movie places, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But Carpetbagger, can only go to so many places so many times. And again, if Carpetbagger was smart, again, I have two friends of mine. I keep forgetting the name. I told that to what's his name? The two friends of mine are Amway. You are you're a wholesaler. You sell stuff. People don't work for you. You're like a store. So Carpetbagger could have his own store. He just pays $150 and call it Jacob's Place, and then people can buy stuff from him. They can buy I buy toilet paper from my friends, whatever. They'll actually buy something from him of value. I'm not buying his T-shirt. I'm not buying coins. But if he was a person that sell stuff online, then you could buy stuff and he could make a couple grand a month. A wholesaler. He's not asking people to work for him. He's a simple store. So I said about Steel Toed Tard Show and his behavior. I've never seen Steel Toed Tard get clipped by so many people. He actually thanks people for doing it. He gets clipped by a lot of people because of his boorish behavior with April and sending nude pictures to people, revenge porn. It's never ending, man. But no, he's in his car, Jacob Carpetbagger, and should be going home to his housekeeper. That's what I call her, the housekeeper. I'm sorry. she found him at the right time, and she moved all the way from New York. You're not going to, God forbid he gets you pregnant, God forbid, your house has got a problem. I remember when I was on a cruise, and I tell everybody we're on vacation, I don't care who it is, I don't want any phone calls that someone died. And a cousin died in a car wreck, and we were very close. And I said, "Why are you calling me?" I said, he's in the morgue. Put him on ice. I said, you ruined my whole vacation. I said, I'll wait till I get back. I'm in the middle of the Caribbean, and nothing I can do about it. He's dead. And there's another person went in the hospital, and I said, are they comfortable? Well, fine. My sister was, and she got through it. I said, I don't need to hear about it. Don't need to hear about it. I'm on vacation. I'll wait till I get back. Okay, I don't need to hear it. Nothing I can do about it. Is she comfortable? Good. I'll talk. I'll get back. I'll take care of the problem. Okay? But it's just unbelievable, man. Let's see here now. You have memory of Jim Schuler. Okay, I said but Wonder Hussy, you're a big girl. You're a big girl. She can handle getting around Las Vegas. I didn't know Verizon was down. I didn't know that, so I don't have Verizon. It's cheap, but it's unfortunate they got their asses whipped out there on the East Coast. They got spanked. North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida. I know that the Distance Signal. He posted on Facebook. Him and his wife got back to the house, and they were fine. So I guess I would have left a long time ago. But I guess the downstairs that's his house, and he's wondering if he should go back. I get you want to make money. You can go back and pimp and prostitute. Might as well monetize the damage. He might as well. Why not, right? If he was smart, that's what he should be doing. But if he wants to, so I don't know. I don't get it. You're gonna sit there and think about it. You should be halfway there. She doesn't own the house. She's just your housekeeper to put it plain. She's just a housekeeper. That's all she is, and she's the one doing his dirty work. Okay. Sorry, man. I hate to be negative. He's like a nice man, but he chases the AdSense just like the Huss does, just like with a lot of people on there. And no one can just do videos anymore. It's always, I get it. I smoke a lot of cigars. I went through 2 packs of cigars in the last 2 weeks. I've lost sunglasses. It takes gas to drive where I've had to go. It does. I've had to pay for parking. That's the way it goes, man. That's just the way it is. I have a real job. I find time to do my videos. If I get 2 hours, I go somewhere. I walk through the woods. I've been looking for Bigfoot, whatever I'm doing for both channels. And I have time to sit down here and talk to you guys on an audio podcast. Whatever it may be. And I like YouTube for a lot of good content. I've been listening to some of the Aaron Hernandez, the gangster, his jailhouse conversations. They're pretty good. We're listening to his the new series on him, Pray Away the Gay. Aaron Hernandez. But it just drives me insane that people continue to ask for money. I'm not douche want me to pay for what do they call this? Membership. What for? Why in the hell would I want to pay for it? Okay, I'm not paying for any of that behavior. What do I get out of a membership? It's like I'm going to a Life LA Fitness. I'm listening and watching your videos. I remember when it was just like Patreon, okay, and it was somebody else. I saw another thing one time. I think they talked about it on Troll Patrol that somebody wanted to have a Patreon. And I remember when Squirmy and Grubs and some old lady who I really like, you guys, but I can't. She's on a limited budget. She didn't want to pay for Patreon because if you have Patreon, then you got to produce for Patreon. Okay, no one's gonna come to my Patreon. And then they go over there on what's that other place over there where all the idiots talk all the time. And it's just nonstop. It's called Duggery, but it's Twitch is all that stuff. But I'm sorry, man. I'm not paying for that behavior. I'm gonna pay for a movie because I want to go see a movie. Good memory, but I'm not paying for any YouTubers. I'm sorry, I'm not doing it. But he live streams for money only. People don't realize you're giving money to YouTube. You're so stupid that it just drives me insane. 5 of a Kind. I like this song. This is a good one. 5 of a Kind. He's been well documented. Carpetbagger was all mad at what's his name? I just sent his name, Camo Dave, and he made up a thing of him and shot at him. Man, he would get so triggered at people. Just same thing with Steel Toe Tart. He says thanks for clipping me. He loves it, man. Clipping him, and it's just the way it is. It's a. But I'm sorry. You gotta go. You gotta go. That's your house. Jenny Penny is being used for that. Seems like a nice lady. I don't know how long she's going to hang on for because he's never going to stop. And you're just sitting there, taking care of the house, whatever the hell you're doing. And that was a true character of a person. He'd go, I'm coming home. I'll find a way to get there. Hang on tight. And you do a video, I'm going to see Jen. I'll see what happens. If you take a couple of days off, you got to take care of your house. But he just won't. I worked with a guy at the airport. And he worked there for years. And he ended up having a stroke. He never took vacation because he didn't want to miss out on tips. Wouldn't bother to get a part-time gig, but he never took vacation. And I don't know what he's doing. I think he's living in an apartment somewhere, but he never took a break. Never took a vacation because he didn't want to miss out. I go do videos. I do 4 or 5 at a time. Boom, boom, boom. I'll go to the lights. I did the biking one. I did like 6. I just put 3 up at a time. I put the thumbnail on there, and all 3 of them came back and titled all 6 of them. Boom, 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 done. I'm not gonna be wasting good suffering doing my editing. So I'm sorry. That's me. I'm going back home. I'm not. Especially you're YouTube can wait, man. This is your house. That's why his wife. I remember I triggered people over on the Carpetbagger facility because I said I was going to get his wife on. I'd love to have his wife on. Love to have her on the show. It'd be sweet. I don't know what her name is, but I remember Camo Dave did a thing on her. And, they did the whole thing of getting divorced. But you can always tell when he's on her videos or vice versa, he does not want to be there. He does that to pacify the housekeeper. She's a goofy woman. She seems like a heart of gold, but you are being used, sweetheart. Being used as a housekeeper, taking care of the house. That's all you're doing. It's like if she passed on and I decided to be run around in the country in an RV or something. My brother's living here for free, take care of my house. He knows that, and he's going to work. That's fine. I get that, but come home, whatever he does with her, or whatever. It's sad, man. It's just same thing with the house. Her sister takes care of the house out there, and she runs around town. I get it, man. It's the way it is. But it's just hilarious that he did the video. YouTube, you goddamn it, gotta have YouTube, right? I can't go back home. I'll have her take care of it, but it was pretty funny. It just passing through. I did a video on it, and he was, like he said, he was so worried about making sure he gets out his stuff. He sells these coins, whatever the hell. I give away my Speculations board shirts and hats. I do. That's what I do. I made a store up for fun. I think the link is down below. I haven't done anything on that thing in 2 years. And I did to get a sweatshirt for me and for Ted the Talking Head, and that was it. And I got a cup for myself. I think I sold 2 shirts, but everything was right at. I made no money. There was no. So if they only made money on it, my favorite store is Uber Prince. That's where I do all my stuff. I've sold a caution. My body's always monetized. I aim to misbehave in the back to about 10 people that have seen the shirt. I said, just give me your phone number. I'll call you. Whatever I'll tell you on the phone. And I think I've made $5 in each, or $30, and whatever the hell it was. And they love the shirt. Told Douche he was ungrateful. All my shirts are 3XLs, and they shrink down to XXL perfectly. My Fear Mongering Radio one. But I'm not buying anybody's. You're not a hockey team. You're not a football team. You're just a YouTuber. And who's that? What's his name? Mr. Beast has been getting controversy and whatever. I've seen one video of the guy. Not a big deal. Great. He's successful. Not a big deal. But some people just get overly involved with YouTubers. They want to go to their house. They want to meet him. And I've said many times, the house, people have gone to her house because she has her address out there. And she wonders why. Because she's a former nudie model, right? So all these guys or people, because they have a get together. I put the link in his Facebook. If he was smart, he'd go to a meet and greet. A lot of people go see YouTubers. If he was smart, even what's his name out there, the Daily Woo would be smart to follow to go there if he wanted and meet people and expand his audience, because it's out at her place out there, and right on the outside it's in California. So I know that a couple people went there. Fiesta Adventures went there. A couple people went there. A couple people came up on that. So, but it's just like I don't get some people when they get so involved with YouTubers. They can't get enough. Okay, they feel they gotta, because you can reach. Like I said, I have a lot of people I like, a lot of actresses. They wouldn't give two F's about me. They can care less. But here on YouTube, I can send Carpetbagger, who's lost 3 drones. Don't you how you lose 3 drones? I've lost mine, but I got him back. I mean, he's whatever it may be, But it is what it is, man. Hello, streamers. Who wants to raid? Yeah, okay. Twitch raid? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go to Twitch and play some video games. All right. Let's rate it. Two-faced. I thought why Tina D is deuces. Why anybody would care about Tina D? Why anybody care with a bloody white tampon? Why? I don't get it. Oh, Twitch, Kick. Kick is that. Let's go play some video games, shall we? Let's go play some video games, huh? Let's go play some video games, right? I want to watch people play video games. That's so much fun. I can be like the Haggy family. I'll be like the Haggy family, yahoo! Because I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Mr. Winsky, yahoo! Let's see what 6 seasons is. There we go. But it's sad that he has to sit there and do a video to say, gee, but then she did a video, stranded, like, look at me, I get it, so she's doing, it's dry begging, because he's going to get money, trust me, and she's going to get money. They will get probably from these people, just like when allegedly she got bad service from the rental place in Colorado. She didn't stick up for herself. Has 2 people probably harassing the car place, People love to do that kind of behavior, but it's called dry begging. It's done well, and I've seen them all do it, and Huss does it, and other people will drop things. They have the wish list over on Amazon. I told Dave, I said, what should I put? I said, I wish for world peace, man. That's what I wish for. I've wished to cure cancer. That's my wish list, But it's amazing. People love to e-beg and grifter. Look at the Donald J. Trump, the hunch. Look at him. $100,000 watches. I mean, major grifting, selling cards and stuff. It's just amazing, man. But we'll see if he goes back home or whatever it is. He'll continue to drive around because this is big. Because Halloween is his big thing. It's his. He does Halloween, and he did some wrestling a long time, but no one cared. So he claims he's type 2 diabetes, which he shoves. When I eat on video, I do it to piss people off. But you can show the food and say, this is really good, and at the end you go, oh, it's delicious. But he loves to shove food in his mouth like a pig. Same thing with the Daily Woo. They love to do that behavior. Claims he's type 2 diabetes, but he eats like a pig. Claims he has autism. It's a lot of that stuff is just fear-mongering based. Feel sorry for me. I'm the little. He's playing a character, from what I understand. He's plays woe is me, innocent little young man. I told that I sent an email to that one guy, and I'd love to have put Jeff passing through on. I think it'd be fun to have the guy on, but it's it's not always easy to get people to come on. Let me see what Jeff passing through is, to see if they're around. I think I follow them. I think I do. Yeah, let me see. Community. Tampa Jay's got his name on there. That's hilarious. Let's see. Charge report. Email address. Let me see. Hang on a second. Okay, copy email. Let's go over here to call the show, call the podcast. Let's go call the podcast. Let's go here now. Call the podcast sometime. Compose. Call the podcast. Over here. Let me see. Good job on Jacob. Adventures. It'd be pretty cool to have him on. He'd be fun to have on to talk about. Some people are a little obsessed. Call the show. Call the show. Call the show. Here we go. Sent an email. I will see what happens if they come on the show and save a chow. But yeah, we'll see what happens with if he'll actually go back and do his manly job and say, hey, I got to take care of my house. I get YouTube. It's a lot of fun, man. I met a lot of good people on YouTube, and I'm not very good people. Same podcasting too as well. But some people get over obsessed. One thing about with the gentlemen out there, the guys I just emailed, they're a little obsessive over all these YouTubers, and to watch their videos and then break them down is a lot. That's a lot of work. A lot of work. But we'll see if the curmudgeon little young man, the little troll, will see what happens. And, cause he's got no power, no nothing out there while he's running around there doing little nothing at all. So we pray for the people out there in that Hurricane Avenue. And I've always said, when Mother Nature and the ocean is a beautiful animal, but when it's just like Yellowstone, those big animals, they're always nice till they run after you. And when the ocean comes up on its haunches and comes after you, bad things can happen. Before you know it, you're SOL. So, but any who's, any how's. So tomorrow night, I think it's on CNN, the two wannabe VPs, Tampon Tim, right? JD, right? I think they're gonna, I don't know where it's at, but they're gonna get together and talk about eating animals and talk about burning down the city of Minneapolis, St. Paul, talk about his record, leaving the military, and all this other behavior, defending the hunch, Donald J., which he'll do. So I think it'd be pretty interesting to see. Are you ever going to apologize for? Let's see, Vital Whale. I like this one, Vital Whales. Because I said in the video, Donald J. Trump should be in victory formation because he doesn't want to do a third debate because he knows he get his ass whipped. Too afraid because he said that they've already started voting. Yeah, for people that know who they want to vote for. He doesn't realize the undecideds are going to tip it, and because he got what's his name Kennedy to come over to the other side because he already promised he made. And J.D. Vance, he was a never Trumper, right? I believe in dying on your feet, not living on your knees. you're gonna do what you want to do, man. You gotta speak for your beliefs, right? And it's people just don't, right? They don't want to. So that's the way she works. But we'll see what happens tomorrow night. I love to see the hunch, and I call him the hunch and forked tongue go after it to be the 47th president of the United States of America. Because if he loses, he actually said we lost by a little bit. He's actually admitted that in a couple speeches. Like, wow, stop Bastille, because that one guy he dined with who was a Holocaust denier. And that one far-righty chick has been kicked off the trail because I think he's been screwing around with her a little bit, holding her hand. And I think the lovely third in many wives said he better get her out of there. She looks just like Melania, right? He can't keep in his pants. But if the hunch is so sure that he's doesn't need another debate, then why are you still doing rallies and worried about crowd size? It's just non-stop skullduggery. There's no way in Sam hell am I going to go to any of these rallies. I'll watch it on YouTube and cheer them on, I guess. Not give any money, not buy any shirts or hats. Make America great again. A bunch of dumbass white folk, they get brainwashed. The ceiling is very, very high. I have a video up on the other channel of walking up on the bridge. It's just wherever it's at. Videotaping these idiots. They're on every single Saturday. They're on 494, right by the pedestrian bridge, cheering, backing up traffic, non-stop skullduggery, But I still like it when the hunch won in 2016, and the videos of people, oh my God, crying. There was that one chick who was in glass on her hands and knees. She was on lots of memes for a while, just screaming at the top of her lungs. I can't believe it. I told my wife, I said, I got up that morning, I didn't know. I just said, yeah. I go, he probably won. I just sat down. He's the next president. Moved on. But we'll see if he concedes, if he kicks her, if they'll find a way to cheat. They'll find a way. It's too big to rig, right? That's the new thing now. So stop Bastille, because he started Stop Bastille a year before the 2020 elections. He knew he was going to lose. Just like Jesse Ventura. I was a Navy SEAL. He didn't run again for the governor because he knew he was going to lose. I guess somebody got, speaking of that, talking my memory, somebody got kicked out of the Helene County, Minnesota Twins game. I guess he had a sign that said, defund the poll ads, Twins lives matter. So they got all pissed and threw him out. Because the Helene County, Minnesota Twins lost. So they're out of the playoffs. And the people, man, no one cares. No one cares. Only time when they play is if the Dodgers were in town this year. Since he was in town, a lot of local fans come in. No one really cares. Just like when Nevada Miners play football, it's mainly other teams that come in because no one's from Nevada, right? And no one here cares about the Twins because they don't care. They don't pay, But anyways, I'm interested to see how J.D. Vance. I'd love to ask him, well, if you lose, are they going to publicly try to hang you? Like, remember, hang Mike Pence? Remember that? Peckerneck? Remember that? When they stormed the Capitol? Remember that? The hostages in J6. He must be a dictator. But the dumbass white folk are going to love him. It's I call fear mongering radio here. That's what it's called. That's what the brainwasher himself, Sean Hannity, has been real good at pissing and moaning. Okay, he gets all bitter. He repeats himself more than I do. He's classic whining and pissing and moaning, right? I wonder if there's anybody on lovely and talented. I might call Sweet Melissa. Marjorie Taylor slammed for attending football game with Trump. What's this? The state ravaged. Yeah, exactly. Of course, she doesn't care. Doesn't care. Who could care less? It's with the hunch. Happy judge just ordered the creditors to liquidate everything Alexstone owns to all those who celebrate. Oh, yes. Yep, I'd start liquidating his ass. Absolutely, man. Absolutely, I totally agree. I love these escape trailers. I love that. I love those things. Those are nice. They're really kind of cool. I love those things. I don't get it. Now here it is. A politician pulling to kill John. Okay. Here's this is. I don't get it. She says. On one hand, I hear the politicians are apologizing. This is Wonder Hussing on Faker Book. Destroy the economy and people can't find work. Well, there's work out there, sweetheart. I'm sorry, there's plenty of work out there. But on the other hand, I go to get my alignment adjusted and the place is absolutely slammed. So I ask why don't just hire more people. They say they can't find anyone because no one wants to work. She's absolutely correct. So which is it? I heard that there are several tradespeople that no one, especially kids today, want to work anymore. I heard this electrician and a mechanic, and now is their argument. The lemon guy, even frickin' Chipotle's looking for people, and they supposedly pay up to $100K a year in 3 years if you include the benefit according to the ad. So whether these people don't want to work, doing all and not working, are you supporting themselves? Aren't people are looking for work, taking jobs that don't want something? Not. I agree, totally agree with her on that. People, hang on a second. People just live off the government. Let me see here. I'm getting pretty low here. Hang on a second. Thin places. I'm gonna put a good picture in here. Add along with it. No, I get it. She's eating her thingy line. I get that. I get it. What is he going to do here now? Please. Yeah. But anyways. That's right. I understand that, the Huss. I follow her on her Sarah Jane Woodhill. I follow her on her personal account, too, as well. So, Angie Dickinson is 93 years old. Oh, my goodness. But, I get their jobs out there, Wonder Hussy. People just have to fear monger. That's all it is to it, sweetheart. Now, people don't want to work. They don't want to. They'll live off the government. They're a douche. Day 25 Sports on here on YouTube. He refuses to work for a living. Doesn't want to work for a living. You know. Yeah, there's a lot of jobs out there, girlfriend. The Hunch has been doing that. The black and Hispanic job. What does that mean? What jobs are they taking? What jobs are they taking? What are they taking? What jobs are they taking? I'm just curious. But it's just a hunch for you. Yeah, they can't. She's trying to get her car aligned. They're slammed. They don't want to work in that kind of business anymore. They just don't want to work. God forbid, you know. Plenty of good jobs out there. I see it all the time. I know Amazon's hiring. I know it's the biggest job in the world. A friend of mine, a family man who had his business behind me, who died of COVID, was wait a second. He couldn't find anybody who was good enough either. What's this all about? How do you know he's not? Absolutely agree. He said so. He said so. In the video. That's why. Video, hang on. IDEO video. That's why. People don't come to defend him all the time on Faker Book. He can do no wrong. It is what it is. So my dog is not a toy. The dog is part of my family. It's not another thing that you can throw away. It's so true. I agree. Good dog. Coffee. Terry Train. We're gonna go to a apple orchard. Maybe hers out on Saturday. Oh, look at the little dogs here. Looking at these two dogs are looking at these ducks. Oh, isn't that cute? Oh my goodness. Oh, 20 Stanley Cup line likelihood. Yeah. Electric fetus. Oh my goodness. I might call Sweet Melissa. Let's call Sweet Melissa. Let's see if she's available. Sweet Melissa. Let's see if she's available. Fear mongering radio. Fear. Sweet. Let's call Sweet. Well. Fear mongering. No fear mongering. She's not coming in. Huh. Oh my goodness. Damn you, girl. What the hell's wrong with you? That's right. People get all bitter when I make responses over on when I respond on her. They get all mad that I make responses. I've been kicked off and blocked in that place because I make comments. It's all fans of him. They don't want to. You get blocked right away as soon as you say anything negative. I'm not being negative. My point is, 400 the Pat Custer Miami douchebags and legendary show. What the hell is this all about? Got one Blog Talk Blowtorch Network. What the hell? Call the show. The Kahlo Entertainment Network. Entering the 18th season. Come join Pat Richards, the nation's longest running out of area Miami Douchebag broadcast as they talk Miami Douchebag for topics of against and explore the history of franchise. The current Week 4 game. No, I don't really care. I don't call you. All will be is just licking the undercarriage of the Miami douchebags. Oh, which is finds evidence to discipline Brian McHannis. Why it matters that Trump wants to prosecute. Oh, the hunch wants to prosecute Harris too. Yeah, so also he wants to prosecute, right? Doesn't want it both ways. The hunch, Donald J, right? Yeah, it's going to be an interesting time to see this kind of behavior. I wonder if Ted the Talking Head was down there or not. I don't know if he was down there or not. But anyways, well, it is what it is. I could go on and on and on, but I know he's on in Florida. Anyways, you guys, hope you enjoyed it. Give you an hour show. I could babble on for 20 minutes, but it is what it is. It is what it will be. Let's go over to title search. Let's go over to hang on a minute. Let me go let's go title Eyes of Glory. Eyes of Glory. Here we go. Eyes of Glory. Here we go. All right, you guys. That signals the end of the show. Remember the military, remember the armed force, all the branches, the Air Force, the Army, and the Marines, the Navy, and the American National Coast Guard uniform. We thank you. They're probably helping out down there too as well. Shout people out down there. Bulls, decide of overgrown trees, men wearing blue, don't like cop, call a crackhead. But be safe out there and make good choices in your life. Don't run with poor people. You're going to be poor. Well, poor people, what happens? Guess what happens? All of a sudden, you're poor and you're a drug addict. And don't drink and drive. Please call someone, murder someone. Live from the great state of Minnesota, the poor side of Minnetonka, and the shadow of Shady Oak Lake. It's your buddy, Cow Shit Cow Pie. All right, man, I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Mr. Lewinsky. Yahoo! Peace in the Middle East, and please get real in the field. We'll see y'all later. Commercial, music-free, sponsor-free podcasting. All that behavior. All right? Go out and get a J-O-B. That's all we're asking. That means you, douche. Go get a J-O-B. I'll see you guys all later. From the outskirts, ladies and gentlemen, of course, this voice, we are out.